All right, everybody, it's Akira 2103 here. We are going to show you. I'm going to show you how to quickly increase your acrobatics, speed run it to up to level 100. And at the same time, I'm also going to show you how to do the same for your alchemy and get tons of money all at the start of the game. I started a new character here just so I could do this fresh after leaving the sewers to show you how easy this is. So right off the bat, you're going to walk out the sewers. You're going to come over here to Skingrad. You're going to go to Skingrad, Eastgate. You're going to spawn in. This is step one. Alright? So if you've already started the game off and you're not level 1 and you're just doing this, you know, later on a later character still wanting to level your alchemy and your acrobatics up because, you know, just jumping takes forever. I'm going to show you the way to do it. So this is the way to do it. So first off, you're going to spawn here and you're going to come on, game. Don't give me the bullshit. Alright, you're going to spawn here, you're going to come over here, and you're going to grab tomatoes. Okay? And you're going to use these tomatoes for alchemy. So, tomatoes for alchemy, and then we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to get grapes. So, right off the bat, I'm just going to grab enough to make a couple potions. I could farm, you know, this multiple times. And the method to do this to where you get a ton of stuff to max your alchemy out is not only going to do this one time, you're going to do this, you're going to go to somewhere like FROSTCRAG Tower, you know. Let me see, it's up here. So there's a tower up here that you can get that you get as part of the DLC, and you just go there. And it's like it's got a garden in it, and you can farm that garden along with this. That garden is the only way to get certain ingredients after a certain part of the game. Yeah, I know it's game's been out for many years, but some people are going to be playing this for the first time. So no spoilers with what that major event is that happens, but once it's over with, you can't get those ingredients no more, and they spawn in the garden. So that way you can continuously collect them forever. So we grab the tomatoes, and now we're going to quickly come over here to the Grateful Pass stables, right? And then we're going to grab some grapes, and you'll see from the area here, there's a ton of grapes. A ton of grapes. A ton of grapes. So what grapes and tomatoes make, they make a, yeah, see, look, we can't even jump over the gate barely. Character sucks. So we want to get our acrobatics up, because then we get the ability to take less fall damage. And there's a quest line where taking less fall damage lets you keep a really cool pair of boots. Because the only way to survive is by wearing the boots. Unless you are a master of acrobatics and have enough health, which by that time you absolutely should have enough health. So, no worries. But yeah, we're going to grab a couple quick things of grapes. And as you can see, there's tons of grapes to grab. We got over here. We get across the way as well. You know, look, our acrobatics is leveled up to 31 because, you know, this class has an acrobatics boost. But we could have done this on a custom class with no acrobatics, and it still would have been insane what you're going to see here. It's going to be nuts. I went to make a video earlier, and I leveled my main character up to 100 acrobatics, and then when I looked at my OBS, I realized I wasn't recording. Total fucking Bob noob mistake. So, now we're recording, and we're just going to do it on a fresh character. And I might not take it to 100, but you'll see how fast it gets up to like 60s, 70s, and shit like that. And these potions are absolutely fundamental, necessary. You gotta have them to do this trick, because they changed up the way the game works from original Oblivion. So this is how you make the trick work again. You're gonna need these items, these potions that we're gonna be making with tomatoes and grapes. And now that we've pretty much gathered all the grapes, you know, which we have more grapes than tomatoes. It should have stopped like probably half the orchard ago, or the vineyard ago. We're gonna go to the next thing. So another thing that we can do that the game doesn't tell you about is if we come here to the Chestnut Handy Stables, alright, and there's an area about right there on the map where is a cave called the Yellow Tick Cave. And inside the Yellow Tick Cave is a full set of alchemy equipment, and we're going to go grab that. So let's go grab our alchemy equipment. This isn't necessary, but you know, it helps out. And if you're gonna be doing this, I might as well tell you the right way to do it. That way we get to maximize our money gained and everything. And I'm gonna try to not jump as much as I can, so that way you know, I just not gaining too much acrobatics levels and shit. So yeah, we come out here, run across the bridge, unlocked way, and then we run right up here, and we should find the yellow tick cave. And then in like one of the first rooms, there's gonna be a wizard, and then right behind the wizard is gonna be a bunch of randomly spawned loot. Now I'm pretty sure if we were higher level, the loot will be much better, but I'm not too worried about the loot level that of the equipment, as long as just having the equipment. So yeah, let's go get this equipment, y'all. And unfortunately I didn't set this up in advance, so this is all fresh from a level 1 character. Yep, as you see it, yellow tick cave coming up on it. And this will get us a full set of alchemy equipment. And I'm sure if you're a higher level, this equipment might actually be better, like I said, but like I said, I'm going to be doing it at a low level. So what do we got here? What? Oh, a scamp? Alright. So for speed's sake, I have the difficulty turned down. But like, yeah, come in. We're gonna murder this this shit right here.
Starting to see things, I am.
Yeah, bro, you really are. So there's a novice retort. There's an Alembeck. A novice mortar and pestle. And is that the full set? No, we're missing one. There it is. Like I said, this guy's got numerous sets of alchemy equipment. So we've got our alchemy equipment. Let's just get out of here. And we're gonna go and start this off right. So here's where we do our trick to get our acrobatics to max. So we've done our setup. We've got our alchemy equipment. We're going to come here to the Imperial City waterfront. Now, you can do this probably anywhere, but I have found that this particular location is one of the best in the game. And if you're on regular Oblivion, then you'll find that you don't even need the alchemy setup. You just come here and do this. And this is the way to go. So we're going to go to the bloated float. Alright, we're going to put our sword away. We're going to pull our alchemy equipment out, right? We're going to grab grapes. We're going to grab tomatoes. Alright, and then we're going to turn the auto clicker on because I don't want to click this again a million fucking times. Sorry. And then we just spam our potions, and we're going to make 81 potions real quick. We're going to use up all of our tomatoes. Look at that. Alchemy's going up. And we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep going. So the more you do of this, the higher your alchemy gets, and the better this works. So we've done that. We've made a bunch of potions, okay? Now we've got a ton of restore fatigue potions. They're light. They're in our inventory. We're going to hotbar one of these. We're going to put it on hotbar 1. Alright. And then we're going to take this one and we're going to put this one on hotbar 2. Alright, we probably won't even need that. But here's how the trick comes in. Okay, so in regular Oblivion, you could just come in here and you could just come behind the counter.
You disturb me.
Watch out.
What can I do for you?
There's a chair here. We're going to jump on the chair. Okay, now whenever we jump, we see that we're able to jump again instantly. Now you see how long that takes to redo, come back? Alright, now we're going to pop the potion. And we're just going to sit here and just jump. And the more you jump, the more this goes up. And whenever the potion runs out of juice, you'll see what happens. I'm going to let the potion run out. You can see on the left side right there. Bam, now we can't jump no more. So we drink another potion, we keep our potion effect going. And it's going to be restored fatigue. And as long as we have this effect going, we can just sit here and jump. And jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump. And in about 30 minutes, I made a little over 100 something potions. And I got my other character to max. And it was fast, really fast. And just as your potion runs out, you just drink one more potion.
Truly shocking.
And then you just keep jumping.
Absolutely.
Good day.
Just keep jumping.
I'm listening.
The Emperor and his three
And you see right now we're at level 40 acrobatics from level 1 right out the dungeon.
It's a disgrace.
Yes.
Have you heard?
Press level 11, see that? Level 40. Alright. And then alchemy is level 33 already, and that was a low skill, so that didn't get no bonuses. So you can see we've done level like 20 levels into that. The alchemy is going up really fast.
Syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of imperial goods.
And we're going to do this to level 50, and you can go from there. And then after we get this to level 50 real quick, so you can see that this is just that fast.
What's new with you? Well,
Did I get a message?
What is it now?
What's new with you?
They say that slavery has been abolished in
Thick
Rome.
shells and sharp
House
claws.
Dress and Lalo
I avoid
have renounced the slave.
Yeah, so level 44.
It seems
Right.
that these are turbulent times in the land
Now.
of the dumb.
Bye.
Now we only did one round of picking veggies, and we only made a few potions. We didn't make a ton of potions. Now, the trick to making tons of gold is to make a ton of potions. And the more potions you make, the more gold you'll make. And in turn, you'll be able to do more stuff.
Samuel Bantier used to be a wild
Alright, so now we've got all these level
He used to be
ups
quite a locksmith.
that we have stacked, right? Because acrobatics is a major skill, so we've got character levels that can go up. And between every character level that we go up, we're going to want to go to and find a trainer. And we're going to train with this trainer 5 times. That way we're maximizing, just absolutely maximizing this whole method. And we'll have the gold always because we're making potions, right? So you do this a bunch of times, there it is. So now it costs much less fatigue to jump. And we're level 50, okay? So that's that, right? Just right off the bat. You know, wanted to do that quick so you can see it. I could run it up to 100 for you, but you saw me just run it up to 50 from like 30 something. I don't really remember, but it was low. But it's just that quick. And when I load it up to my other character, you'll see it's got level 100 in acrobatics and all that other stuff. So this is the part I wanted to show you all again because my other video messed up. So now that I've shown you how to level up and I've shown you that, let's go over to my character that I've been working on, so you can see that it's level 100. And you can see that the alchemy's up there near level 60. And I've got 10k gold chilling from selling potions. And, you know, this is the way to go. So, I just did a bunch of potions. I just got done selling them. I'm up here, you know, I'm right at 10,000 gold. I had 10. I spent some shit on, I don't even remember what I bought. But I bought something in the game. And now here we are. So that's 10k gold, right? And if we were to go and get more grapes and potions, we just sit there and we sell them to the merchants. And, you know, you get I got acrobatics to 100 quick. You know, our mercantile goes up. We're selling potions. You know, your alchemy goes up because you're crafting potions. you know, and it goes up fast. As fast as you can make these potions is as fast as you can get them. And the full run, after you, God dang it, I'm tired of clicking the wrong button. After you do your grapes and your tomatoes, remember, Skingrad East, Grateful Pass stables right next to each other, and you'll go up here to FROSTCRAG Spire, and you'll get your alchemy ingredients in your room. Then you'll just walk outside the Spire, wait 3 days, right outside the Spire, teleport to Eastgate, teleport to Grateful Pass, and grab all the ingredients again, and your stash will go up way faster for grapes than it will tomatoes, because there's just so many more of them to pick. But that right there will get your acrobatics max, your alchemy max if you keep working on it. I just did 3 rounds. I wanted to get my acrobatics up, and I ended up making a ton more potions than what I needed, so I started selling the potions. And you know, so that's a couple major skills right there that I've worked on as a unit together to make myself stronger, you know, to get what I want. Now I've got a ton of level up sitting here chilling in the bank, and I can spend the gold that I got on character levels. So now that I've done that, I just need to find a place to rest for a day.
Yes?
I'll level up, go train some more, level up, go train some more, level up, go train some more, and I'll be able to maximize all my skills at a lower level than what I normally would be able to do otherwise. So definitely try this out for yourself. You'll be able to buy everything in the game and do it right from level 1, right out of the gate. The only thing I didn't show you was me selling the potions, but you can see the gold. I just sold potions on my main account, on my main character, and then I restarted a fresh character because I wasn't recording and felt stupid, to show you the farming of the grapes, the farming of the tomatoes, the making of the potions, and the leveling of the jumping, the acrobatics. So that's pretty much it, y'all. And as always, I hope you learned something new, and if you have any other questions or tricks you want to learn about, know about, just ask down in the comments below, and I'll try to make a video for that as well if I know something about it. And if I don't, I'll probably point you in the right direction to who can. So as always, everybody, you take care.